What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the Scribe Tribe, and how are we all doing today on this fine Friday? Fridays are the beginning of the weekend, and mornings are the beginning of my coffee. That's hot. I burnt my tongue. More importantly, we do have some galactic challenges to get on with. So how about you and I do this? Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in today's Galactic Challenge, we are in Kashyyyk, and we are facing off against the Old Republic. Interestingly enough, we have actually got Sortie in this lineup. Now, a couple of the modifiers. We've got the global modifier Righteous Retribution over here, which means whenever a unit takes damage, they're going to be gaining 20% critical damage stacking until they score a critical hit. Whenever an enemy unit is whenever a unit is debuffed, they recover 10% protection, which can be a little bit frustrating. Whenever a unit is defeated, another random ally takes a bonus turn. So, some things to consider there, some difficulties, but nothing too crazy. Now, we've got bonuses for Sith in today's Galactic Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever a Sith ally is defeated, all our allies gain 20% max health and offense stacking until the end of battle, and they recover 25% health. Sith is a relatively easy faction to use. It has got a lot of very valuable characters, and we're going to be flexing that to the highest degree. Now, unfortunately, the enemy modifier Sweeping Strikes over here does mean we cannot place tenacity down on the enemy, which can cause some issues, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. And they basically have tenacity out the wazoo, 20% additional tenacity for each each Old Republic ally, which basically means they start with 100% tenacity. A little bit annoying. And obviously, whenever they resist a debuff, they gain a bunch of turn meter. So we need means of circumventing that particular bonus. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. So let's take a look at the feats over here. We have to win with a full team of Sith. Again, shouldn't be an issue. We have to win with an undersized squad, and we have to complete the battle without losing a unit. Not too difficult. Let's jump right in, though. Alrighty-roo, guys. So the team that we're going to be taking in is a Darth Revan team. We're taking in Basti Fallen with Malak and Marauder, and our fifth is going to be Traya. Now, the idea here is that we're going to be using Traya to isolate individual units to stop them from recovering that protection. Whenever they're gaining debuffs, they're recovering that protection, and it makes them annoying to kill. Sith teams typically focus quite heavily on landing debuffs. So the idea here is isolate one character at a time, kill them, and move on to the next. We obviously want to keep everybody alive for that feat, so I've decreased the cooldowns there to give bonus protection to Basti Fallen. I started off by placing the isolate on Zalbar. You may want to go ahead and put it on Mission instead and focus her down first, but that does mean you will need to make sure you either have buff immunity or shock on Zalbar to stop him from taunting passively. I like to try and get that death mark out on Carth as quickly as possible. You can actually kill him before he takes his turn, and that just means it's decreased DPS for the enemy's team. As you can see here, because I don't have isolate on those characters, the protection recovery that they're getting is just too much for me to chew through. So I decide to just try and control the rest of the team and just focus on the character that is isolated, and in this case that is Zalbar. So yeah, keep everybody alive and try to keep the situation controlled. I'm not trying to trigger fear here on enemy characters because I want to stop them from taking turns. That's just to make sure that we keep everybody alive and healthy. The death mark there triggered again on Carth, so we were able to take him out. That's fantastic. And I'm just focusing on Zalbar. Now, when you're about to kill Zalbar, or once you have killed Zalbar, you want to look to pass around that isolate to another character. Mission is really the priority target because she is the one with the most DPS. So once Zalbar is out of there, we're just going to pass the isolate over to Mission like this and decrease the cooldowns, usually on Malak, to try and use that life drain again, because that's really the biggest damage you're going to do is through Malak's life drain. Once you've taken out Mission and you're just left with Sortie and T3, the game really is plain sailing from there. Okay, so for our undersized feat, I find a very, very easy way of getting this done is actually to use Bad Batch. So my Bad Batch are at Relic 5, and you can basically just go in and hit auto on this. I know that's not what I do in this particular instance, but once you actually get the ball rolling, all that true damage will kill the enemy team very, very quickly. Sortie, thanks to all the bonus protection that she's generating, will survive for a lot longer, but eventually she will actually fall and succumb to the damage and the dispelling abilities of Echo. It is really, really that easy, guys. You can go in here, just hit auto. If you did lose a character when you were using your full Sith team, you should not lose a character using the Bad Batch. Yeah, there's nothing really to say. You don't need any specific modding for this. It's just Bad Batch are great. So I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys watch this one. Okay, so before we go into the next team, can you please just take a moment and hit that like button? Leave a little comment for your boy Scribe and make his day. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as an alternative to using Bad Batch for the undersize, you can actually go ahead and use the Triumvirate. I say Triumvirate, I'm using a slight variation. We're going in with Traya lead, Nihilus, Malak, and Moff Gideon. The main thing you want to happen is have Moff Gideon go before the Carth Onassi. I think mine is around 360 speed at this point. Use control the situation. That is going to give you some bonus protection if you do have that Zeta on Moff Gideon. But mostly what we're looking for is abusing the interaction between Traya's leadership and Moff Gideon's demoralized ability. Essentially, when both of those things are active at once, the enemy's DPS is largely nullified, almost entirely. So even my lowly gear 10 Nihilus can actually survive some damage here. Obviously, what we're looking to do is isolate Zalbar to make sure he can't taunt, and then work our way to the Annihilate ability on Nihilus. Once we've got that first Annihilate out of the gate, we should be able to clean up without too many issues. Leave Zalbar till last, and target the priority characters like Sortie and like Mission as priority targets. But there's not much to say about this one, guys. If you have a Relic Nihilus, you're going to do absolutely fine on this one. And that is going to about it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the feats with no GLs and no fuss, no stress, no Inquisitorius. Fantastic. I hope this video was useful to you guys. If it was, please do take a second, like and subscribe to your boy Scribe. And until the next video, peace out. Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.